What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018, and this is our first video of the new year, so Happy New Year's to you all, and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest. This is going to be a Crash of the Titans reset video. I want to start off by saying, if you're new to the channel, which I have seen some new subscribers pop up over the past few days, welcome. Thank you for joining us. When we do hit 300 subscribers, I will be giving away a $25 gift card via random raffle for that. So tell your friends, your alliance mates, if you haven't already, to get them on this channel. Let's hit 300 as soon as we can so we can get that raffle out and going. And hopefully you could be one of those winners of that gift card. So don't forget to tell your friends. If you're a regular, welcome back. As always, every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated if you guys haven't done so already. So with that being said, Deadpool's Daily Quest has a special event. Most of the nodes reset daily except for one, which is the Crash of the Titans. It resets every 5 days, which is each of the Taco Vault cycles. If you notice, the sweet and savory Taco Vaults cycle out, corresponding with the Deadpool's Daily Quest Crash of the Titans cycle. If you click the Heroes for Hire button, which is way up on the top here, right under command points where Daredevil sits, you can see that the current Heroes for Hire is Professor X. His blue cover, which is Master Plan, I want to say. It comes with 8 elite tokens, 10,000 purple ISO, 3 command points for the bundled package price of 3,600 hero points. So if you need extra Professor X covers, this is a great way to get them, guaranteed, plus some nice bonuses if you have the hero points and want to spend the money for it. Next cycle's hero will be Cyclops, 4-star Cyclops, a classic version. Very excited for that. Both Professor X and Cyclops are championed 4-star heroes of mine, so this should be a lot of fun. Also talking about these taco savory and sweet, as you can see, this one has 4 days and 6 hours left. So here's a purple Professor X ability cover as well. 1 in 300, so the odds are a little bit more stretched as far as getting that. If you're lucky enough to pull that, kudos to you. Actually, we're going to pull a couple of these tokens because I'm still trying to get that America Chavez, which is the newest 4-star in the game, and when she has all her covers applied, she is actually pretty potent, and I was trying to get her for the node that's required in the Wolverine event, Enemy of the State. Still got a day left, but haven't been able to get that quite done yet. So Deadpool's Daily Quest, let's go ahead and get into it. This 4-star extreme node in the bottom, it shows that it is Elektra, and she is at level 270 as a 4-star. Rewards for completing Crash of the Titans is, of course, as always, 22,000 taco points, which is full completion bonus without having to do any other nodes, but of course you might want to do that for that's the progression rewards. If you still want the completion rewards, you still have to do each node to get those. Below this smiling face is a flashing legendary recruit token, which is for the latest Legends pack, which you will be able to draw a 4 or 5-star, hopefully, hero from the latest vault in that latest Legends. So let's take a look at Professor X and Elektra. Mine is at level 273, but he is one of those glass cannon support type characters especially, so his health is very low as a 4-star. It's only at 9716 as a championed 4-star. He is at a 355 build with that Master Plan being that blue one in the Heroes for Hire store, Blind Spot being his purple one in the Taco Vault, and then Psychic Convergence being his yellow. Nice thing about being a champion is that you can mix and match ability levels however you see fit, and I think I'm going to have to do that for this. Master Plan passively. Whenever Professor X's team makes a match 5 or greater, generates 2 AP in its strongest color and deals additional 2886 damage at level 5. This is going to generate 4 AP and then jump to 4482. I'm definitely going to pick that up. Let's see, Blind Spot. This is his ability to go invisible, and then while he's invisible, strengthens friendly special tiles by 242. Psychic Convergence is another passive ability that he has, his yellow ability. Whenever an ally fires a power, it converts a random basic tile to Strength 75 Protect, 1 Strength 55 Attack, and 1 Strength 83 Strike tile. Because this is a 1v1 fight, this is the ability that I'm actually going to drop down to level 3, and I'm going to power up this Master Plan because this is one that I'm in control. I can make those match 5s, which I should always be looking for, and so should you. This is going to deal a lot more damage. His yellow passive requires teammates firing abilities, so it doesn't count for him to fire the abilities. So the only tiles that we're going to be strengthening is the ones that Elektra puts on the board that are friendly for us, and her double cross ability, which we'll take a look at in a second. This one will still be strengthened if he's invisible by 242 apiece. So a 5-5-3 build for this fight is what I recommend personally. If you have a different preference, let me know down in the comment section below. He is affiliated with Heroes and, of course, X-Men for those abilities that matter. So we're going to take a look at Elektra. She's got red, black, and purple abilities, and this double cross is the one that I was referring to, in which she transforms 2 random enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles into friendly strike tiles, strengthening them each by 243, but also converts 3 random purple tiles, basic purple tiles, into enemy strike tiles, strength 18. So very low enemy strength tiles, but those ones can be strengthened by Professor X's purple ability when he's invisible. Shadow Step, this is the one that's pretty dangerous. This is for 10 black AP cost, is going to set up trap tiles which negate damage and then deal damage back to the amount of 920 according to this, and there are 5 random trap tiles. We do know that they are going to be black, so depending on how many black tiles are on the board, this could be hit or miss, easy to determine which ones are trap tiles. Trap tiles can be matched away, and that is definitely a strategy to use when completing this. And her red ability is Ballet of Death for 8 red AP cost. This one is going to create a random red, purple, or black basic tile into a trap tile, so a little bit more guesswork. It used to, when she first came out, was only a red trap tile, so it was much easier to decipher which one that is. Being that she is a sneaky assassin type and is kind of all over the place, this makes it definitely more in character for her, but much harder to compete against. So that is going to deal 835 damage at the beginning of every turn. There was a glitch, I think the last time that Professor X and Elektra came up, where this still targeted Professor X even if he was invisible, and hopefully that's fixed. It was brought to D3Go's attention, and they should have taken a look at that. But if you notice her health, it is just under 14,000 health at 13,995, significantly more than what Professor X has, by about 5,000 or so more HP. So definitely going invisible as quickly as possible, and converting those tiles, looking for the match 5s, and preventing black, which just negates damage, period. Those are going to be the key strategies. So let's try this with no boosts. We are a higher level technically, but that low health is tough, and as a champion you can't just add levels. You need to kind of earn those through adding covers. I'm going to move myself up here off the board, and geez, lots of black on the board already, which is going to make this an even tougher fight. But we're going to start by taking black and red here, which also matches yellow for us. Okay. We definitely want purple, and I'm okay with her taking a match 4 yellow. Yellow's passive for me. Oh, of course, it gives her the critical. That's no bueno, because now she's got all kinds of stuff going. Alright, so we'll take this red. Alright, so there are, let's see, we know these 2 over here were new to the board. Let's try to get these guys matched away. That's going to deal damage back. Then gets rid of those tiles. That's 3 tiles down. 4 tiles down. And there's that, so wow, this is a really horrible start to this fight, and doesn't look like it's gonna get any better, but let's do this. I guess, yikes, don't want to do that flashing yellow because, well, I guess I could do this. Nope, because then she gets black more again. Holy cow. Okay. Now we can go invisible. She set up Ballet of Death. Hopefully it does not target Prof X. These purples are hard to match away, so we should be safe for the time being. And then any match that he makes, because he's a 1v1, is going to strengthen this one sole little tile over here for 18, which is going to strengthen it more. Yeah, let's do this. So he does not take that extra damage because he is invisible. But, ooh, we got to get rid of that situation there. Doesn't look good. Pretty much that's going to be matched away regardless. I'm going to let her try to get that. I'm going to do this. Stack purple back up. Hopefully she goes for one of those blacks off to the side there. That'll work. Let's do this. Hopefully getting rid of some of those trap tiles. Strengthening. Alright. Good. Yes. So we can't go back invisible. So we're going to steal this. Pretty much going to die here. Depending on how this plays out. Yep, just like that. So... we'll try it again. Should be able to get it without boosts, but again, without having good board drops, that's not going to matter. I know this fight was tough for another buddy of mine that was trying to do it. He doesn't have a championed version of Elektra either, so I was hoping that I could put together a successful fight. I don't want to go with that match 4 because it'll set up red for her. I don't want to go with black. I'm going to go with black just so that she doesn't get it. And if she takes red, that's on her. Of course. Okay. So a whole lot of nothing. I'm going to match black there. Okay, let's go with this purple. Good. She takes that purple. Match 5 here, which is going to be a ton of damage extra. Alright, so that got lucky there. We'll do blues. Got some friendly tiles on the board. Alright, what can we do here? I'm going to have to sacrifice this just so I can get invisible. Ballet of Death can be red, purple, or black. Nobody knows which one that is. But we are definitely going invisible. We have 2 friendly tiles to strengthen. So we're going to steal black so she doesn't set up that shadow step ability. I want to keep her from getting purple as well so that she doesn't steal these insanely strong tiles. Okay, we're going to go with this to keep that match 4 from going off and destroying that extra tile. Let's just see here. 744 each of those, so that's a roughly 1500 extra damage per turn, so she should go down after this next round. Oh, beautiful. This couldn't go any better. So these now deal, what, 12, 28 apiece, so that's 24 2450, give or take, almost 2460 extra. She's at 1561, and our blue ability deals 4482. So this is way overkill between his blue passive and those strike tiles. So that's how I anticipated the fight going the first round. Unfortunately, didn't happen that way, but there goes all our progression rewards, our latest Legends token, and all that jazz. So we get to go back to recruit heroes. I'll try this one. What would the odds be if I actually got Professor X right off the bat and I could have used a level 274 instead of 273? Yeah, it didn't happen. Alright. So, go back to latest Legends. And this one now includes 5-star Angel, as you can see by the icon there. Archangel, or Archangel, depending on how you want to go with that one. Tomato, tomato. His classic cover, classic Gambit, and Gladiator Thor. 1 in 7 draw rate for all of those. 1 in 20 bonus draw rate for these bonus heroes, which I've selected those ones there. Excuse me, 3 times higher odds for the 12 most recent 4 stars, which includes now Nico Minoru and the main event Hulk. America Chavez still not in there just yet. And then regular draw rate odds for all remaining 4 stars in the game. So we got 4-star Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. He's one of my other 4-star champions, so I can definitely use that ability. Just because this is the first video of the new year, let's celebrate with an extra pull from this one. We'll use some command points to do that. And it's Ironheart. Not too bad. I haven't championed her yet, but I am going to actually champion one of my 4 stars for this video. I was going to make it separate, but the Elektra fight went much smoother than I had hoped on that second round. So we are actually going to take a look at my rewards here for 4 stars, and yeah, I got Cloak and Dagger or Peggy Carter on deck. These 2 I can add in as champions here, so we'll just take the extra ISO off those. Moon Knight up to 273 and Luke Cage up to 276, earning some command points for that. He broke the 16,000 HP mark, which is just phenomenal. Obviously compared to Professor X, who's also a 4-star champion and under 10,000, that's a little bit ridiculous. But for this video, I'm actually going to champion 4-star Peggy Carter, Captain America. And I know I've been talking about 4-star champions for a while, and she's been on my list, but it just hasn't worked out to where either I had the ISO or the space available. Now she's at level 200, so she's going to be very cheap to, well, not very cheap, but compared to the amount of ISO I have more than enough to do that. Cloak and Dagger is still way back at like level 94, so it would take about 350 or 375,000 ISO to get them up, and as you saw, Cloak and Dagger's cover was expiring in a couple hours, so I'm definitely going to go with Peggy Carter over Cloak and Dagger just for this video here, and then maybe Cloak and Dagger I get another chance down the road. So she's up to 270. We're going to promote her to champion for 12,500 ISO. That brings us up in shield rank XP as well. With a champion, even if you don't have extra covers, you can manipulate those abilities, as you saw I did with Professor X. I do have 2 covers for Peggy Carter, so we're going to take her up from 270 to 272. So we do get that latest Legends recruit token again, and 2 bonus command points. If you take a look at her rewards progression as a champion, again increased by adding extra covers. You can see there's lots and lots more ISO, lots more command points, lots more legendary tokens. They are in the process of converting 4-star heroes to have 5-star champion rewards, as 3 stars have 4-star champions and 2 stars have 3-star champion rewards down the line. Nothing for 1-star champions though at this point in time. No 5-star progression yet for Peggy Carter, but that hopefully is going to be in the works. So if we take a look there, she's sitting there at 272, just a little bit higher than Yondu. who was my recent champion last week. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 4-star champions out of the roster, which is not too shabby. I'm sitting at 151, but 2 of those are duplicate Iron Fist and Doctor Strange 3 stars, which just hit 266 before the new year as well. So almost a full roster, everybody but that America Chavez and I think 5-star Archangel. Those are the ones I'm missing. So let's go back to Recruit Heroes, and we're going to go way back over here again to the latest Legends Vault. Same rules apply. We're just going to do one more draw. It's another 4-star Rocket and Groot. Welcome to the team, which I did need that cover for them. They don't have full coverage yet either, so they're way back here. That puts him at a 4-4-3 build, so almost there. Sitting at 11, so what, need 2 more covers to hit 13. This one is a passive that creates 5 strength, 111 strike tiles if there's another Guardians of the Galaxy member on the team. Creates strength 203 tiles instead. Doesn't change the number of tiles, just the strength of the bonus tiles. So this one is kind of a hit or miss ability. I would definitely not pick that as my first option. If he was a champion and I could move it back and forth, I would do that, but I would definitely go with a 5-3-5 build if I had my choice with this, which I don't yet, but hopefully soon that can happen. 4-star Gamora and Star-Lord work well with him, as well as Drax, of course, as other members of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Yondu also is in that mix, but Yondu is a very similar color build. He's a blue, yellow, and black, so a lot of overlap there. And then I would love to see a Nebula character if I had to pick, because there's the new, spoilers, I don't know, the new Guardians Galaxy Volume 2, where Nebula joins with them, hopefully in the fight against Thanos in Infinity War coming out. But I also love me some Karen Gillan, who plays Nebula. I've been a fan of her ever since Doctor Who days, way back when. She's great, and she's also in the new Jumanji movie, which is fantastic, and it's not Marvel Puzzle Quest related at all, but a lot of fun in that movie. So yeah, I'd love to see Nebula in the game. I think she would be a great addition, and could work very well with Gamora and Star-Lord as one of those counterparts, maybe with Yondu. That would be my pick for a new character if I had to ask for one. Just based on that, that'd be a lot of fun. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you found this Crash of the Titans video insightful. Hope you enjoyed seeing... Oh, we didn't even look at Peggy Carter's abilities, so we should probably do that. As a champion, she's at just over 15,000 health. I have her at a 5-5-3 build. I'm actually going to do this right now. I'm going to make her a 5-3-5 build because this is why. So level 5 red ability, 9 AP cost, deals 68-71 damage, ignoring all protect tiles. So that is very powerful. Anything that ignores defense tiles. Legendary Presence is a passive ability. Whenever Peggy is at greater than 40% health, enemy powers cost 3 AP more. That's still a lot. 40% is like a little less than half. Obviously 3 AP more can make the difference between making like a couple of matches of a color and much more. At level 5, where it was, if her health is greater than 30%, costs 4 AP more. That's a little bit of a kind of back and forth. Greater than 30%, 3 AP more. But her blue ability, and this is why I like this one, for 11 AP cost, this one stuns all enemies but the target, so it actually stuns 2 people instead of where most abilities just stun 1. Stuns for 3 turns, which is huge, again, not just a 1-turn or 2-turn stun, but 2 enemies for 3 turns, and places 1 3-turn blue countdown tile that activates and deals 53.99 damage for each active ally, which is insane. Just tons extra damage. Stuns, if they're I call them NPCs, but like the thugs, the goons, the ninjas, the characters that don't move tiles, they generate a specific color AP each turn, and in a fight where you have a couple NPC characters paired with somebody who uses abilities, they get that to go off very quickly, and that can stun them, prevent that AP generation, force tile matches, stop countdowns. It can do a lot of things, plus that extra damage is just through the roof. So 3/5 build for her. She is affiliated with, of course, Heroes, Team Cap, and Avengers for those abilities that make a difference there. So now that we've had a full and complete MaChO time, and we've already drawn the legendary token, which sometimes I forget about, now I hope you guys truly enjoyed the fullness and completeness of this video. And between Crash the Titans, if you do get anything awesome from that legendary reward, let me know down in the comments below. If you liked Peggy Carter being championed, which I know I've been talking with some of you about, let me know as well, and who else you would like to see championed as a 4-star. I do have most of them, like I said, in the game, but not quite all of them are ready to be championed, of course. Missing covers for some of these newer ones holding me back there. But as a reminder, some of you have approached me via private message on YouTube or on my Twitter account at Mr. MPQ about my new alliance. It is up and running. We are looking for members. If you're a daily active player and have been following this channel, we're looking for, I believe our shield rank minimum is 50, just for roster sake and competitiveness. We are, looking for those regular rewards and good placement, especially with alliance-based events. Good participation from everybody. So daily players, competitive players, shield rank 50 and up. Some of you have messaged me. I will message you back now that the alliance has officially formed, and hopefully get those details and get you guys onto the new alliance if you're interested. So thank you again for watching. Until next time, as always, this has been Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Keep on questing, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great night, everybody.